Hi, I'm Lemmy, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm gonna do something a little crazy. Uh, so, let's start from the beginning. Today I'm gonna paint a whole box of these guys. Those are Perry Miniature War of the Roses Knights. And let me just grab this guy. Oh shit, still need to do his space. And I painted already some of them for an old a video that I posted quite a while ago. But I did not purchase them for that video. I purchased these to give to my brother-in-law. Because he plays Warhammer the Old World and I think these guys will look great in it. But he doesn't know I did this. He doesn't know anything. He knows fuck all. So at this moment I asked him to give me one of his Warhammer miniatures so I can paint it and use it in a video. And instead of giving that mini back, I'm gonna give it back eventually. It's gonna be in a joke video where I pretend that it's the newest MESBG mini. But actually I'm gonna paint these guys up for his army, Age of Sigmar army. But not just that, his family has a crest, like a family crest, like proper medieval shit. So I'm gonna take the colors from his crest, which are mostly white and green. I don't know if I can show it to you guys. I don't know if he's comfortable with that. If he's comfortable with that, it will be on screen right now. If he isn't, it's mostly white and green. It's just white and green, I'm pretty sure. So I'm gonna paint these guys wherever possible with white and green. So yeah, this army is gonna be painted for my brother-in-law. He doesn't suspect a thing. I asked my sister, his wife, if he think it would be nice, and she said fuck yeah. So here we are now. So yeah, that's the whole premise of this video. This weekend, in a couple of days actually, I'm gonna meet him. He's gonna give me his mini for that video I'm gonna make. I'm actually gonna make it. It might actually already be out by the time I post this video. But actually I'm gonna give these back, but all painted. Okay. So as you can see, I've already started a little. Especially with these guys, because I needed enough minis for the thumbnail of that video. Then I stopped. Now I'm painting everything Ironbreaker because these models are mostly just metal. So that's gonna be the easy part. After that's done, I'm gonna start adding colors like the surcoats, mostly white screens, stuff like that. By the end of it, I'm gonna try to paint this guy, the king as it is, and I'm gonna try to recreate his family crest. I don't know if that's possible. If I'm allowed to show it, I'm gonna show it and you'll realize how fucking insane it is. It's a lot of swirly things and such. But I'm gonna try my best. If it sucks, well, he loves me, so he's gonna be happy either way. But this one is gonna represent my brother-in-law, so I'm gonna put some extra effort into him, but I'm also gonna put some Ironbreaker on him first. Fuck. I fucking hate Games Workshop bottles. For some reason they always leak. No matter how much you clean them, suddenly they decide to leak. But that's not the main issue today. The main issue is that I still have quite a lot of minis to paint, and while I do have like all the time in the world, I also want to paint other shit, so I'm gonna try to knock this out relatively quick, but nicely. It's gonna be a balancing act. So yeah, I'm gonna get started on painting everything Ironbreaker, and I'll see you once everything is Ironbreaker. It's probably gonna take a couple of days because everything is gonna... Don't mind this guy. Because everything is gonna need at least 2 coats of Ironbreaker. Because it isn't the most covering paint in the world. To the moment they actually kind of look a little nasty, the three I already painted. So yeah, I really hope my brother-in-law is gonna love this. If he doesn't, well, I just spend a lot of time and a little money on painting minis for him. But anyway, I think he actually will fucking love it. And I hope I'm allowed to record his reaction. And if I'm not, well, fuck him. I might still use it. He got fucking 3 minis already painted and based as well. Oh. And for basing, I'm gonna go very basic. Pun intended. With some mud effects from AK Interactive. Because I think they look the bee's knees. As you can see, I actually painted this feather in blue because couldn't let it slip that this is actually for my brother-in-law. Well, recording the previous video. So yeah, I'm gonna get started on painting all of this. So you guys get to join me. Let's go. Okay, we are a couple of days later now and there has been a little oopsie. So, first of all, my brother gave me a couple of models to paint. Let's start there. I met him over the weekend to go to the Netherlands. He gave me like 3 choices, I only took 2 for the joke video. This is one of them. I actually enjoyed painting him so much yesterday. That I didn't even work on his present that he is still very unaware of. But this is what I have painted and I actually enjoyed painting him. I still think Warhammer minis are ugly, but at least they're a lot of fun to paint. So yeah, for the joke video I'll paint this guy. Already gave him a zenithal to know where the highlights lie and everything. So yeah, that's the good part. Especially because I think this guy really looks motherfucking awesome. I am actually very happy with the paint job. I'm very proud of it, so I might start painting actual Warhammer minis a little bit more regular, or 40k or whatever. But the problem is, I gave my brother all the paints that I no longer use. Like this paint track used to be filled with Citadel, and in the bottom it used to be full of Citadel paint pots there as well. But I gave nearly everything, no, more than everything that I rarely or ever used to my brother. Sadly, somehow the metal I used for these nights is included in it. So my wife said, just ask for the metal back. But yeah, no, it might make me look a little sus that I asked for the metal back, even though he was there when I bought this over the weekend. And this is the best metal I've used in a whole long while. And it's also very shiny because I went over this guy with the Vallejo metal that I recently bought. I actually think it looks pretty good. So instead of giving everything a second coat of the metal that I was using, like this metal, now I'm gonna give it a second coat of a completely different metal. So yeah, a little whoopsie, but I'll work through it, even though I just base coated everything with this metal for the first time. I still need a second coat. So I'm just gonna go over everything with this once. And then I'll probably go lead belcher for the sword weapons, the swords and the axes and whatever, just to make it look a little bit more different. Then I'll go over some random parts on every piece of armor. This guy doesn't have it, this guy doesn't as well, but let's just see. Like this part over here, you can see it better here. This guy might actually need a second coat as well. Maybe. I have been given a lot of metal coats, and I'm starting to hate metal, painting metal in general, so that's awesome, isn't it? So I'm gonna do some gold here, some gold accents. It isn't historically accurate, but this is gonna be for a Age of Sigmar army, so it doesn't really matter that it isn't all correct. Then I'm probably gonna give it a wash and see from there. Like, truly see from there. And he also said that his Age of Sigmar army is blue. So I'm actually thinking about painting everything blue, except for this guy, the king model. Let me just put these aside. Just make the king model with his heraldry on it. His family crest, heraldry, whatever the fuck it's actually called in English. Just paint it on this guy, so he can lead his army. I think I'm gonna go for the blue, but that's still a long way off. I still have so much metal to paint. Am I starting to regret this? A little, but it is for my brother, so let's go. It's time to paint a fuckload more metal, but in a different color because I fucked up. Alright. Let's just get this part over with. I am starting to really get annoyed by my own fucking mistakes. I really want to paint the base of this guy. Damn, he looks ginormous next to the king. But I'm shaking too much because I have been doing a lot of shit today, and that means that I get the shakes. So for this I'm gonna need a lot of detail and a very steady hand. So for this I just need to get everything base coated. It isn't very demanding, or I don't need to be very straight with lines and everything, so this is gonna be the task for today. He really better love this army, because fuck me, there is a lot of effort gonna be put into this. And I'm stalling for time at this point. Just start, let me just fucking start. Well, whoopsie daisy, I did the gold without recording. It's actually brass from Vallejo game color. Don't ask me how I got this, cause I won't tell, at least not on this channel. But yeah, I did the brass already. I didn't record it, I did it yesterday, but yesterday I was completely fucking fucked up, because it was the day after the hour change, and my cluster headache just goes insane during the hour change for some reason every time. Twice a year, and I wanted to do something simple, so I just painted the brass bits. But yeah, I was, and still am, completely fucking fucked up by it, so yeah, that was not a great day, and then today I'm feeling a little better, so I thought, why not start recording this and hope I have enough energy to sound energetic, or pretend that I'm energetic. So yeah, did all the brass, just little accents here and there. Oh, I should have done this bit. I've done it with every other model as well that has that bit, but anyway. Now I'm gonna have to start making decisions because about 12 of them still have their surcoat unpainted. And I'm really doubting about the green from my brother's family crest or just the blue that I know his army is. And I'm gonna have to make a decision relatively soon, but not now. Now I still have time because I'm gonna just ignore that decision for a little bit and start painting the black for his sword hilt thingy bob. Also gonna do his shoes in black. And then I'm just gonna use, where is it? Is it this? Yes. Cuirass leather for all the leather bits, all the straps the knights have on their armor. Quite a lot. I'm gonna do that today, and if I finish it all relatively fast, I'll come back and show you what I do next. You know what? Nah. I'm gonna focus on the black and the leather today, because it's a lot of fucking minis to get through, and if I just give myself low goals, which I think this is, I'll be happy if I achieve them, and I might still do extra things. That's how to keep yourself motivated, painting a large batch of, I think it's like 30 or so knights I still have to paint. And it will give me enough time to think about what the fuck I'm gonna do with the surcoats, the colors involved. I'm also gonna paint the two-handed weapons, the parts they're holding, in the same color as the surcoats. Yes, this guy again. For example, for this guy, it wouldn't make a difference if he was holding it across his chest, but for the ones that are holding it across their chest, I think it will still look good. So yeah, what to do? I think all of them blue, and then the mini that's gonna represent my brother. It's gonna have a field of white, and then I'll try to recreate his family crest. If I can show it, if he allows me to show it, I'll show it now. Again, if he doesn't allow me, well, it's just a white field with green bits and bobs on it. Why am I trying to decide now? I've said I'm gonna do the black and the leather. I'm gonna do the black and the leather. I'm gonna do it right now. Now I have painted everything that needs to be black and everything that needs to be leather. I think I can only proceed with painting the faces, where they are visible of course, and that's where I'm gonna call it for today. Once that's done, I'll come back tomorrow probably and see how I'm gonna proceed. I have not planned this very well in advance, so yeah. Whoops. But I think they are slowly coming together, and I hope my brother-in-law will love these. And if he doesn't, well, sucks to suck, he is getting these anyway. So yeah, I'm gonna do the the dyeing apparently. So I'm gonna do the faces now. That's gonna be it for today. When I come back, I'll actually have a plan of attack, I hope. But first, faces. Maybe I should also tell you in what color I should paint them, will paint them. Jasper skin from the army painter. Absolutely love this skin color, it's the best skin God, my voice. It's the best skin color ever. Can't change my mind on that. So yeah, another day, another painting session for my brother. I'm gonna try and paint the handles of all the weapons where visible, like the two-handed weapons like this one. And the same color the... This guy as well. Should have just brought him out. So the handle of the weapons and also the tunic. And I think I have decided it's gonna be green. And I'm gonna go for woodland camel. Just a second. Never mind, I checked the kind of green that is actually on his family crest, and it's a more of a teal kind of color. So I'm just gonna go with blue. Just so it matches his army he already has. And then I'll buy some teal just to paint my brother himself, my brother-in-law's mini. It's gonna be him, but even smaller. Yeah, that's gonna be the painting scheme. I hope he likes it. So yeah, I'm gonna do the surcoats, the weapons, and if I have time left, which I think I will today, I'll also do lead belcher on, well, the weapon parts that are supposed to be metal. I haven't done them yet because this is a very shiny metal and I want it to be a little different from the weapon metal, if that makes any sense. And yeah, once I'm done with that, it's just gonna be washes on the face, Raglan Flash Shade. I'm actually gonna use real Nuln Oil on the armor itself, I believe. Yeah, I'm gonna just use Nuln Oil, because the Vallejo wash I have just takes away too much of the shine. Maybe that could be a vibe. I'm gonna think about that. I'm just gonna focus on the surcoats and the weapons. And if I have time today to do the washes, I'm gonna decide if it's gonna be Nuln Oil or not. But yeah, just gonna focus on the weapons today. Another day, another couple of colors on all those minis. Let's go. Okay, this is how they look right now. It's about the end of the day, but I think I can give everything a nice Nuln Oil wash. And I don't think it will be dry enough to start doing the faces, because as you can see, some of the faces are really closed in, and I really want to make sure the Nuln Oil will be dry enough before I do the Raglan Flash Shade. So tomorrow I'm gonna do the Raglan Flash Shade. And with the king, I'm gonna just mix up some colors and hope I get it right for my brother-in-law. I don't think he does any quartering or anything on his minis. So, because he's lazy, I can be lazy too, and I won't do any quartering on this. So yeah, that's actually quite nice. So I'm just gonna give everything a Nuln Oil wash. And tomorrow I'll see how it looks. and give them a Reichland flashshade wash as well. But I think these knights will be pretty much done by tomorrow. Then I only have to do the bases next. And yeah, I'm gonna do the bases, yeah. Because he doesn't really do his bases, so somebody has to. And then it's just a question of... well, not a question, a matter of giving these two back to him. And the surprise of a bunch of these bad boys. I really hope you will like them. I put a surprising amount of effort into them. So yeah, let's put some more of it in. Ta-da! We're a day later and I have a confession to make. Yesterday evening I actually did all the Reichland flashshade on the skin. I think it actually looks pretty fucking good. Just have to touch up the models here and there, fix some of the blues, and they are done. Well, not done yet, I still need to base them, but I'm not actually gonna show that cleanup stage and the basing. Because today I'll be working on this bad boy. And this is gonna be my brother-in-law as a miniature. So I'm gonna paint the lead belcher because I forgot to do that in a previous step. Whoopsie. On his sword and a little bit here on his sheet. And then I'm gonna start painting the brigade grey, I have decided, on his surcoat. And then I'll come back and see my plan of attack on the whole crest family weapon thingy and see how I'll do that. I'll probably mix two paints instead of buying a new paint because that's one of the awesome things paint can do. You can fucking mix them. And I also have to say about these guys is that Vallejo Silver, I believe it's called, or Metallic. Yeah, just game color Metallic. Dries very smooth, and the null oil I used just slid right off of it and began pooling at the feet, and then I had to try and fix that, so that was fun. But despite that, I actually think they look quite fucking cool. Can still see I need to do some touch-ups here and there. But I think the overall effect, pretty fucking cool. So yeah, I'm gonna do these guys while I wait for certain stages to dry on this guy. And that's how I'm gonna paint today. And if everything goes alright, I'll be done painting. And then I need to actually get him to my brother-in-law. He does not live close to me, so I'll arrange a play date or something. Damn, I'm actually getting excited seeing the final product, the result of many days of painting. And I've been blabbering long enough, it's time to start painting, so I actually can hopefully finish this today. If not, well, that would suck. I'm just gonna get started. Okay, so I'm at this point, and I've tried to mix a whole lot of colors together, and none of them look remotely like the green used in my brother's family crest. I've forgotten how to call it even, because my brain is fucking fried of trying to find the right shade, so I have given up on that. And I'm just gonna go with necrotic flesh. It's gonna be good enough for my purposes, I hope. Mainly I hope because I've used so many fucking paints at this point, it's fucking insane. Oh, my brother better fucking like this. So using a small brush, I'm gonna try making the crest. I got it right next to me. It's kind of a shield thingy. Then some flare on top of it, and maybe some little dots representing some. I have no idea how to say that shape in English. Now I think about it. A square but tilted. I have no idea how to say it, so I better hope I can use the picture. So yeah, I'm gonna put some dots, I think, inside of it, some flare, and on the shoulders I'm just gonna maybe ignore the shoulders or put some dots on top of it. That's the plan of attack right now. Oh god, I hope this comes out looking good, because I really like my brother, so yeah, I'm gonna try it on here, and if I fail I can just cover it again with some Brigade Grey I believe I used. And if I like it I can put the same here and just fuck around with the shoulders until I'm happy. That's the whole plan. Let's see if it actually works. Oh, and the other guys, all the details are painted, I just need to do the bases. So if I have a mental breakdown painting this, I'll just do the bases and come back to this. Oh, I hate doing freehand, I suck at it. But I'll give the shot for my brother. Okay, I'm back and try to erase what I have done. I was disgusted by it myself, so Gothic Blue is gonna come to the rescue. I have realized that I have zero freehanding skills and that I should not try to fucking use them on a mini that's gonna be a gift to my brother, so I'm gonna cover this up. I've already tried with white and I panicked, had a little breakdown off camera. Oh, fuck me. So I decided that he's gonna get Gothic Blue on top of this. And I'm probably gonna have it, maybe quarter it, and I'm not gonna use Brigade Grey because it doesn't cover all that well. Maybe Company Grey, or wait a second, maybe Corax White if I haven't given it away to my brother. I think I actually did. Now I think a little harder, so I might just give him yellow quartering. I'll fucking see, or just everything in the darker blue. The reason for darker blue is darker blue equals more pigment, I believe, so it's gonna be more expensive, and my boy deserves all the expensiveness, but not my sanity. Fuck you. If he expects my sanity, he doesn't actually do, I hope. Because he doesn't even know about me painting all of these. So yeah, I'm gonna go with the Gothic Blue and probably just quarter it with some white. Most likely half it. Just half white, half blue. And maybe, if I'm feeling like it, some highlights, but that's about all he's gonna get. Because I still need to base everything, and then I actually need to think about how I'm gonna gift them to him. I wanna do something a little special. So yeah, I'm just gonna do this for expedience sake. Gothic Blue highlight with the next up from the triad thingy. Maybe just go with Brain Matter Beige Worn stone, then highlight with brain matter beige. Maybe, but I'm gonna come back and explain how I did it after I've done it because my brain is fried and I'm just gonna paint some blue, some nice blue circoat, go full Bob Ross and relax a little bit after the stress of having done this. I hope it doesn't come through on fucking camera because I'm not proud of this. Maybe a little on the shape, but nah. Just everything about this is wrong. Don't learn from this. I have to learn from this. You guys can do better with your eyes closed, I'm very sure. I've been waffling on long enough. Let's put some paint on this guy. And this is what it turned into. I just did the gothic blue and highlighted it with ultramarine blue. I think the simplicity is king here, literally. Because fuck me sideways, I cannot do his family crest. And that was the whole fucking point of doing these. But I hope at least these will fit into his blue themed army. I think he said he made his own faction with his own color scheme. I hope this will fit in. If not, well, sucks to suck. Almost said his name, but I don't think he would want me to say it so publicly. So now I'm just gonna put some muddy ground on everything. Ugh, God. On all the bases, and then just paint the bases with black around, I think. And they are done. I can do this by the end of the day. I believe in myself. I'm gonna go for it. And I really think the king turned out surprisingly well with this simple paint scheme. Just saying, no washes used, just a little highlight on top of the gothic blue, and it actually looks surprisingly good. So yeah, finishing touches, here we go. Finally, yeah, that's done. Fuck yeah. Just put the last bit of basing material on this guy. The king I have already... It's already done. Let me just get some room to maneuver. And I think they actually look quite fucking cool. I am very surprised with myself. If my brother sees this, I mean, it's totally expected, of course. It looks fucking cool. I mean, I painted it. So yeah, I'm not gonna show you how I give these guys to my brother because I believe he's rather fond of his privacy. So instead of that, I'm just gonna show you some, well, pictures of him that he has taken at his place, and maybe a little message on a piece of paper, I don't know, about what he feels about it while I outro the video. Because painting these has taught me a couple of things, and one of those things is that it can look better if you use less. Less is more. Yes, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, for example, this guy really wanted to do his family crest. That has been almost the entire premise of this video. But when push came to shove and I drew what I drew on here, it looked horrible. I didn't have the right green and it was very demoralizing. I just realized, why not do it blue? Like, it's gonna fit his army and I think he's gonna be happy with it either way. Or he better fucking be. Let's see what he says in one of the pictures he's taken, or maybe even a video, I don't know. I have not planned this in advance at all. But yeah, I actually learned that less can be more in a way, because it's less intricate, but it doesn't mean it's less cool. And even with the guys who, like him here, don't really show the colors, I mean, it's still a fucking knight in full plate, it's fucking awesome. And with some little accents here and there, it actually looks quite fucking nice. And pretty badass in general, I mean. I would not want to fight this guy, let's put it like that. And also differentiating the metal on his sword compared to his armor really is also a nice little extra detail that I actually kind of like, because at first I was gonna paint everything the same metal, you know, quick and dirty. But it's one of those small things that really makes it look a little better. And yeah, I cannot be more pleased with how they came out, and I'm actually kind of proud of giving these to my brother-in-law. So I hope you enjoyed watching me fail upwards in a weird way. And I hope to see you in the next video. Like, subscribe, all that jazz. See ya.